Hello, Riddle Art students, second graders. Welcome to another episode of Virtual Video Art. It is already week 10, and this is the end of first quarter of the school year. We have made a lot of different drawings. We've made sunflowers. We made that lion. The lion looked really good. We did a scarecrow. The candy corn drawings, they turned out really nice. We've done a lot of animals. We've made the flamingo. We've made the toucan, the color wheel. We worked with some colors, and we worked with and investigated some complementary colors. Today we're going to make something different. We're going to make something that you can eat. Yesterday was National Desserts Day, and today we're going to make a cupcake. Cupcake was probably one of my favorite desserts as a kid. They're very commonly made as birthday treats for my friends. Would bring them to school, and share them. It was a common thing, and I'm pretty good at eating cupcakes. I can put the whole cupcake in my mouth now as a grown-up. So it's something that I've worked really hard at practicing and getting better at. To draw a cupcake, I'm going to find the middle of my paper, and I'm going to make a shape about like this. I'm going to have my angles, angle, and then my bottom is going to have a slight little curvature to it. So that is going to be the wrapper. And now I'm going to make some small V shapes, and that is, as you know, the wrapper has that sort of lines. I'm going to put a couple lines on here, and that will help me suggest those ridges, those small, what I'm talking about, those little ridges on that wrapper. Next, I'm thinking about the horizon line or tabletop. I'm going to make a line for that tabletop, which would be horizontal, which would be like my pencil here. Vertical is up and down. Horizontal, vertical. Next, I get to think about the icing. So mine, like I said, I know a lot about cupcakes. I'm going to make the actual cake is going to be visible here. Sometimes there's icing over at the bottom. I'm going to have one that's decorated with a little bit of visibility here, and then I'm going to make the icing on top of that. So I'm showing the top of the muffin. Next, I'm going to make a chunk of icing. So one chunk, it's like they poured out a big old piece of icing. I'm going to make another piece of icing, and it's going to be a little bit smaller. And then on top, I'm going to make an actual cherry and a little cherry pit. So I have never eaten a cupcake with a cherry on top, and that is why I want to draw one. I have had cherries before. Next step, I want to work on the wrapper of my cupcake, and I chose magenta. I just grabbed it, so that's what I've grabbed. That's what I got. I am outlining all my pencil lines on the cupcake. And then I want to color lightly, and then I press hard to suggest those ridges, those little. Okay. Well, I know that the cherry is going to be red, so I am going to color the cherry. But about nothing, any other part of it, I don't really know yet what color I want it to be. I've just started to draw, which is fine. Cherry, I'm going to make it green. It's pretty fresh cherry, really. My icing, I'm just going to outline it with a black, because I'm going to leave it. It's going to be white. It's going to be white icing, and I'm going to have Sprinkles. So I'm going to draw little sprinkles. I have some red. Ooh, some lime green. Yeah, why not? Other color. Ooh, a baby blue. A little sky blue. Yeah. I'm just being very random. That looks pretty good. The cake itself, I am going to try to make a white cake. So it's actually not going to be white, is it? You know, it's going to be like the top of it, especially in a muffin, it's going to have that orange kind of look, orangish. So I'm going to attempt to make that orangish look. Now, what would have been easiest is just make chocolate. If I can mix that color and try to get that appearance of that, the top of that. I like it. Mixing yellow and orange, I got that. Ooh, on my cherry, the cherry is red. I'm going to take a dark green and I'm just going to shade a little bit over top that red, and it will look like a shadow on the cherry. Next, what do I want to do with my background? So I'm thinking a deep dark color, because I have this pink color. I want something darker so that way it will show up. So I've chose a dark blue, and with this dark blue, I'm going to be pressing hard and pressing lightly. I know that making a shadow would be pretty advanced. I'm going to first color this in, and then I want to think about making a shadow of my cupcake, because right now my background is going to be very basic and very boring. Very basic. I'm going to press hard and get light, a little gradation back here. Gradation. It looks like this. So now I'm going to pretend I've got a little shadow on the side here, so that means I can make a shadow on this same side over here. So on the side of my cupcake, a shadow is made with light. Light hits the my cupcake, and then it can't shine through like it shines through on the rest of the table. So it makes a darker area here. So I'm going to make a shadow of my cupcake there. Ooh, nice. I'm going to push it a little bit in the front, so that way that shadow's coming more behind. The light's coming from behind a little bit. The cupcake, I think it would look a little bit more interesting. All right. So for the background, what do I want to do for the background? If I use the blue here, I'm going to go with a lime green. I'm going to block in the background. Just going to color it in pretty lightly. Do a little gradation on the sides, perhaps. So for some interest, I always want to do a color gradation that's pressing hard and getting light. Pressing hard, getting light. Oh yeah. I'm going to press hard, a little bit on the top, a little bit. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that gradation, that helps. Instead of it just being boring, it makes it look a little bit more interesting. Look at that. I think I'm going to press hard on the top as well. Gradate it down. It feels like there's something that's wrong or something missing. Let's see if I can do this and see if I like it. There's a good thing about art is you can do something, and then if you don't like it, just add to it, or maybe you'll like it more. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. And that there, my friends, is a delicious cupcake with some sprinkled icing and a red cherry on top. So, second graders, I look forward to seeing your cupcake. Let's see who can make the tastiest cupcake ever. Post it on the art discussion so that way we all can see it and enjoy your art. Thanks so much, and thanks for working so hard. Keep up the good work.